friendly, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt.
Hey y'all. All right, that's good. So, hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday night. I think it is Friday, right? But something was on my heart. Something was on my mind. Hey, Miss Blueberry, how are you? Something was on my mind, and I just kind of wanted to just come on here and just kind of talk about it. So I'm laying in bed, and I'm looking at I'm on etymology online, just looking up words. So one word that stuck out to me was the word judge. Okay, so this is the reason or the title for this live. Who are you really judging? So I broke down the word judge, and the definition of judge is to punish or inflict penalty upon. But then I went ahead and I looked up the definition of punish, the etymology or the origin of the word punish, and it says chastise and vengeance. So when we are judging ourselves, right? When we are judging ourselves, do you realize that we are punishing ourselves? We are inflicting penalty upon ourselves. So why are we really judging ourselves here? Is it because you had a bad day, you wasn't able to finish doing what you were doing, so because of that, you're a failure? You consider yourself lazy. Oh, I'm lazy, I'm a procrastinator. You call yourself these names, these horrid names, and then you're trying to figure out why you can't have a great day. Because words have power. Words have power, and you got to be very mindful of the words that you speak. And if you're going to continuously judge yourself, you're inflicting pain onto you in a very unintentional way. Hey, Lanirez. You are inflicting pain towards yourself in a very unintentional way. So for the people that joined us, hello, how are ya? We are breaking down the etymology of judge and punish. Okay. Judge, breaking down the etymology for the word judge, it is to punish, inflict penalty upon. And then I looked up punish, and punish is to chastise and vengeance. So when we are judging ourselves, we are literally punishing ourselves. We are chastising ourselves. We are inflicting penalty upon ourselves. Because we had a bad day, because we didn't score too good on the test, because we having a bloating day, we chastise ourselves in the worst way possible. And that's why it's so important, because yesterday I was talking about feels. And the definition of feels is a mental or a conscious emotion, mental perception. I was right, mental perception. Yeah. The definition of feel is mental perception. It's crazy how things comes full circle. Because when you feel, you're creating this mental perception in your mind, and this creates this feeling, which is a conscious emotion. And now in this conscious emotions, this is where you start to drill really hard on yourself. You judge yourself. Now you're judging yourself, and it gets the hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger, because it starts from small. It starts with just a thought, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So while you're judging yourself, these things get bigger and bigger and bigger. I know I said I was going to bring the heat. But it's just the way that my mind has been lately. It's just like, it's like nerd times 1 million. Like, I don't know. But it's just crazy how we're just using these words and we really don't understand like the true meaning of it. And we're using it in a very unconscious way. and we're trying to figure out why we can't have a good day. Judging yourself with one thought is going to turn into a million thoughts. Oh, I don't look good today. I don't feel good today. I look fat today. This don't look good. Da, 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 da. It starts with one thought. Now we have all these thoughts within our mind. And if your mind is not strong enough, if you don't have a strong mental, that's going to take over everything. Those thoughts are actually literally going to swallow you. It will swallow you because it begins with a thought. One thought is all it takes. And it depends on if the thought is good or bad. Because if the thoughts are good, then you'll get more of that. You just multiply that and you get more of that. You feel good, right? But what about the judging part of yourself? That one thought turning into thousands and thousands of thoughts. And now you're starting to go down this path, this spiral, and you're starting to spiral out of control because it started with one thought. So my question here is, who are you really judging? Again, judging, the definition of judging is to punish or to inflict upon. And the definition of punish is to chastise and vengeance. So you are literally judging yourself. You have a vengeance. You're punishing your judgment of yourself. You have a vengeance towards yourself. Because maybe somebody don't like you. Maybe because the way that you laugh or you smile. Maybe because you got a new job. People always find some kind of small, petty stuff to judge others about. So how is it that we are okay with judging others? Because when you judge others, you're inflicting vengeance towards someone. And most times it's not valid. It's not justifiable. Because most times when we be in our head, when we be in our bag, we try to figure out what's the best smoke we can get to you. We try to chop you down like a cherry tree. So how is it okay for others? Let's just say this hypothetically. How is it okay for people to be open to judge others, but when someone judges you, you don't like it? Because you gotta fight fire with fire, right? So if you're out here judging people, punishing, inflicting upon, chastise them and have a vengeance towards them, wouldn't it be open fire for you? Wouldn't it be an open, an open back and forth to do that towards you? We gotta do better with people. We gotta do better with mastering ourselves first. That's the first thing. We gotta do better at mastering ourselves. Because if we master ourselves, we wouldn't be so hard on ourselves. But because we're so hard on ourselves, we continue to judge ourselves. Remember, it starts with one thought. And then one thought gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Depends on what side of the scale it's on. So if it's good, it's great. Great things gonna happen for you. You're gonna be, feel happy, perky, jovial, all that good stuff. But on the flip side, if it's not good, it's bad. That bad thought can turn into something. Could turn into depression, anxiety, a downward spiral. Because again, when you feel, there's a mental perception. You create something in the mind. Now, as you already created that version of whatever it is, that's when the feeling comes in, which is the conscious emotion. So if you're creating this negative narrative for yourself by judging, do you think that we as people have a responsibility for ourselves to fix that problem? Or do we think that other people should fix our problem for ourselves or towards us? Y'all, I hope I'm not going too deep. We go deep and we don't get no sleep because we be out all night. Yeah, guys. I hope I'm not going too deep for you. My butt is crazy. But yeah, seriously. We gotta do better with not judging ourselves. Because judging ourselves makes us not want to be our best. Judging ourselves makes us want to continue this toxic behavior, this toxic habit. So the next time that you feel or think that you have to judge yourself, think again of the words that you speak, the words that you utter. Because words are super powerful.